The next stage in the process is the post-observation feedback. So this stage is between the candidate assessor and also the qualified assessor. At this stage, the learner or candidate will be dismissed, and it's just an opportunity for the qualified assessor just to say the result of the observation, to let the candidate assessor feel at ease. So it could be very well done, you've passed this assessment, okay, and it's an opportunity for the qualified assessor just to describe some strengths and also areas for development for the candidate assessor as well. So in terms of some of the feedback that the qualified assessor could talk to you about is your briefing skills, so the way that you communicated with the learner about the assessment. Another key area, of course, is the actual observation of the assessment. So it could be the way that you monitored the candidate throughout the observation, perhaps looking about your stance, where you were positioned as well. Did you see the full assessment, by example? And it's also an opportunity to look at your paperwork as well. So the qualified assessor could have a look at your writing style to see whether or not the observation paperwork has been completed in full, of course, and also the way that you, the candidate assessor, provided clear feedback to the learner or candidate as well. So how did you provide specific feedback? Did you let the learner know that they'd passed, or if there was a reassessment to be complete? So were you clear, were you concise? So all of these key points can be provided from the qualified assessor to the candidate assessor. In terms of a timeline, in terms of the actual feedback process, we would say perhaps between 10 to 15 minutes at this stage, okay? It's very important that observation paperwork is signed by both the candidate assessor and also the qualified assessor to say, yes, this assessment did take place. In terms of the paperwork, that can of course be sent in to the team here at TrainAid. So if you wanted to send in a copy of your observation form in note form, that's absolutely fine. Or you can type up your observation paperwork in terms of the candidate assessor and the qualified assessor as well. So here, either a written statement or the typed observation notes is fine.